Hello group, this is Rebecca Latham and you are now watching a tutorial on how to use the new and improved My Low Carb Road Protocol tracker. The first thing you want to do after you enter the group is go over to Files, click on that, and then you're going to look for the new protocol tracker, and it's the first one called My Low Carb Road Protocol Tracker Option 1. This is the one that uses your scale weight only to help you decide whether to feast or fast. Click on that. You can go past that, read that some other time. And then you can download, click open, and it's opening it right now. The first thing you want to do is, this is in protected view, so you want to click on enable editing so that you can make changes to it. The second thing you want to do is you want to save this onto your computer, because right now this is read only, which means you won't be able to save it after you put your information in. You want to go over to File and Save As. On your computer, you can save it wherever you want. I'll just put it on the desktop for now. You can put that wherever you want. And I'm just going to call this New Tracker, and I'm going to save it. And now it's ready to go. The first thing you want to remember is that you only want to do things that are in yellow boxes. Those are the things that you want to change every day. The first thing you want to do is put in the date. So if you're starting today, or whatever your starting date is or was, 5/7/20. And then you're going to put your beginning weight. We're going to pretend someone wants to weigh 150, or they started out at 150 pounds and they want to get down to 125 pounds. Now you're going to see that your goal date is on September 9th, 2020. It's going to take you 126 days to get there. You also want to put in what your daily goal is. My strong recommendation is that you do not change that to anything greater than 0.2 pounds or 0.1 kg per day. So we're going to pretend that you want to lose even slower, which is fine. You can put in 0.1, and that'll show it'll take you 251 days to reach there. Go ahead and change that back to 0.2. You can also choose by the drop-down arrow whether you're using pounds or kilograms. We're going to keep that on pounds for now. The next thing you want to do is type in your name. I like to use caps for that. And hit enter, and now your name has just shown up on the chart. Your chart also shows you the starting date and the end date. You can change that if you like. For instance, if you want to say, I just want to know what I'm going to do for the next month, you can change that very simply by just typing in a new date. If you want that to revert back, you can go to the drop-down arrow and either pick a date, or you can just start typing equals goal date. You can just click on that, double click it, and now it's put it right back where it was. So now what you're going to do each morning, this is your first morning, you weighed 150 pounds, your goal was 150, it's telling you I should feast. And there's a drop-down arrow, I choose to feast. Now it's showing that your feast days are 1 so far and your fast days are 0. You've had no weight loss, you've got 25 pounds to go. Compliance says 0 because this will only change when you actually fast for the first time. So we're going to pretend that the next day when you wake up, you are going to maybe gain a little bit of weight. So now you weigh 150.6. 150.6. It's telling you to fast, and because you are good and compliant, you're going to agree to fast. And now you can see that your feast days are 1, your fast days are 1. You've actually gained 0.6 pounds, so you got 25.6 pounds to go, but you're 100% compliance, which is good. You want to keep that as close to 100% as you can. So this is what you're going to do each day. This is just for the first time. If you change your goal, you can always change these numbers. And each morning when you wake up, you are going to go to that day. You're going to put in your new weight. And let's pretend that you lost a whole bunch of weight. You lost 2 pounds for some reason. So now we're at 148.6. And it says I should feast. I choose to feast. Now you can see that your feast days are 2, your fast days are 1. You're at 67% feasting and 33% fasting. You've lost 1.4 pounds of the 25 pounds. You got 23.6 more to go, and you're at 100%. Now you can look at your chart and you can start seeing this cool line going up and down, showing you whether you're above or below. And as the days go on, if you fast, when it tells you to fast, you will see this gradually go down. Some will be above, some will be below. But if you do what it tells you to do every day, you can't help but lose weight and reach your goal. One other thing that's a very cool part about this new tracker is that you can copy this for social media. You can put this right into the group. So what you're going to do here is, if you want to put this into the weigh-in thread, click on this. You can right-click and hit copy, and then click Find Us on Facebook. This is going to take you to Facebook. And there is our group. Scroll down, find the tracker, click on this, and then hit Control V. That pastes it. And you can also put your chart in there. Just go right back to your tracker. And now you can right-click on the chart. Usually right next to your name is a good place to do that. And click Copy. Now go right back to the group again, put your cursor right after the last thing you typed, hit Control V for paste, and that's going to add this as a photograph. One thing I like to do is I like to take out those quote marks. I like to put in the date. So I'm going to put in May 7, 2020, and now it says current goal 149.6, current actual 148.6. Today I am feasting. If you want to put anything else in there, you can. Like, you can just put a note, I am so happy to feast today. Yay. Or you can put in a happy face. You can put anything you want in there. So we'll just put in a really big happy face. And once that's in there, all we have to do is hit enter on our keyboard, and now you have put in your stats for the day. You've got your stats, you've got your chart, and you're done. So let's go back to the tracker one more time. And remember that you are going to only input things that are in yellow, but the only exclusion to that is you can change your start and end date on your chart if you feel like it. Most people don't mess with that. The next day, you always go to whatever is yellow, type in your date. It'll tell you to feast or fast. You decide what you're going to do. That's your new yellow box. You're going to feast. Now it's showing 75% feasting and 25% fasting. So 3 fast days, 3 feast days, 1 fast day, 100% compliance. The last thing that you want to do when you're all done is you want to click on Save. And then you can close this, and you are done for the day. So the next day, all you have to do is go to your desktop or wherever you saved it, open up your tracker, and put in your stats for that day. I hope you love this new tracker. I do. I am so thankful to, and that would be Ryan, who helped me with all of the changes to this and knows all about Excel and knew how to do the formula. So big thanks to Ryan. Big thanks to Brian for helping us get this started in the first place. And that's it for today. Onward and downward.